I'm here at Victoria Station. I'm going to take a trip to visit every station on the Calder Valley Line. Do you want to join me? The Calder Valley Line heads from Blackpool and Manchester in the west, converging in Todmorden to terminate at Leeds in the east. Today I'm covering the section between Manchester and Smithy Bridge, seeing such delightful places like Rochdale, but don't worry, I do find water. So Victoria back in the day had as many as 17 platforms, but they were reduced down to the current 6 back in the 80s and 90s. Refurbished with this new roof in 2015. I've never been a massive fan of Victoria, I'm not going to lie, even with the new roof, it just feels a bit grim. The whole building an arena over it kind of ruined the vibe. It's really early in the morning. I do at least have coffee. Train!
The next stop is Moston.
Red seats. Northern train. This must be one of the old EMR 156s. Feels wrong. I'm going to montage through the first two stations, Moston and Mills Hill, because there's not a lot there. As you can see, there's not a lot here. Yes, I cheated and got an Uber. There's nothing at Mills Hill. We'll be seeing that more later. Castleton, and the sun's come out. It's turned into a really nice day. I'm looking forward to properly getting up onto the Pennines now. Bring it on. Originally called Blue Pits for Haywood, and the original station was through the bridge just there, where just back there is a link to the ELR. I'm getting a taxi to Rochdale from here. Trams, we've been reunited with the Metrolink. We're back here in a few weeks to do the rest of that series. But for now, I am at Rochdale Station. There was an errant northern cancellation that meant we had to get a couple of Ubers to not get caught up in that. This is where it starts getting good. We start going up into some of the Pennine stations and it gets really pretty up here. Behind me here at Rochdale is a platform that used to be used for the Oldham Loop Line services. Obviously that's now being converted to Metrolink and it's not used much anymore, though occasionally it does get used for terminating trains, etc. But fairly recently a new bay platform was built at the other end of the station for trains from Manchester and places beyond Manchester to terminate at Rochdale to stop congesting Victoria, because they decided to build over a load of the platforms there. That's the train we got to Castleton. The guard on that train is probably wondering, hang on, how did you get from Castleton to here? Ta-da! Jazz hands! I can see me some hills in the distance. Going up. Here at Smithy Bridge, the station itself isn't up to much, but just down the road there it's something very, very nice. And of course I'm going to go and visit a nice thing, but also as we're getting higher, it's getting colder, the gloves and scarf have had to come out. You thought I was coming to look at the canal, didn't you? You were wrong. This is the Rochdale Canal and we're going to be looking at that further down. But we're going to carry on going that way. It's always nice to get out to nice places and just hear the sounds of the countryside and the sounds of passing cars, because cars are everywhere and ruin everything. I haven't been doing so well recently. Life's been a bit... yeah, the world's not a very good place. And this is my first proper time kind of getting out to the countryside this year. I think I needed this. Sometimes you can't beat a bit of outdoor action. And coffee. So this is Hollingworth Lake. It's a man-made reservoir built to feed the Rochdale Canal. It had to be canal related with me, didn't it? Yeah, we're at the highest point on the Rochdale Canal up here. And yeah, this was built to feed into it. And it's very nice surroundings for a reservoir. Oh look, it's the M62, working its way up to the top of the Pennines. The outdoors doesn't fix everybody's mental health problems, but it does go a long way to help make you feel better when you just need that little pick-me-up. Okay, interlude for beverage done. Let's walk to Littleborough Station. Still weird seeing Manchester bus stops all the way out here. Littleborough Station, which we're going to next, is actually the last station in Greater Manchester. Then we're going to that Yorkshire. My hair is doing hair things. Canal! Should we go for a walk around Canal? I think we should.
No.
But Canal!
Later. Come on.
If you loved me...
Doesn't work.
It's gone dark. Tunnel. And I'm going to walk up to the portal. So there's TransPennine services actually running. They don't normally do that. What a video to make. Welcome to Hebden Bridge. That's all I'm allowed to say about it. Tunnel. People often ask me why I love Canal so much. There's geese. There is nobody here.